Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to Sacred Spaces Yoga and welcome to our Resurrection Sunday flow. This is what we've been waiting for, y'all. The tomb is empty, the silence is broken. What felt final wasn't. Resurrection is not just about what happened to Jesus, it's about what happens in us when we remember that what feels buried is not beyond revival. So today we are going to move with this intention to rise, just as Jesus rose. We're going to rise into joy. We're going to rise into truth. We're going to rise into that kind of life that testifies not just to survival, but to sacred renewal. It's going to be a beautiful flow, you all. You can grab 2 blocks. I'm sitting on mine, or if you have books or anything that resemble blocks, you can go ahead and grab them and meet me on your mat. So we're actually going to start lying down on our back in Supta Baddha Konasana, so butterfly pose. So go ahead and lie down on your back and bring the soles of your feet together. And I'm actually going to grab my blocks and place them underneath my thighs and my knees because my hips are not ready to be so open. And once you arrive. Feel your body press into the earth. Feel the earth holding you. And take this moment to notice your breath without any judgment, but with awareness to how you are breathing. Knowing that each inhale and each exhale is an indication that you're still here. And as long as you're here, you have purpose. So maybe you find gratitude for your breath. I invite you to maybe place one hand on your heart, the other hand on your low belly to feel the rise and fall of your belly, to feel your heartbeat. There's this beautiful thing about resurrection. It's not loud. It happens quietly in the early morning hours, witnessed first by women who simply showed up. The women didn't come expecting miracles. They came to honor what was lost. But because they showed up, they became the first to hear the words, "He is risen." And bring your hands to the outsides of your legs and close your legs like a book. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a really big hug. Maybe it's your first hug of the day. And then place your hands behind your knees. And we're going to take some spinal rolls here. So begin to rock up and down on your mat to massage your spine. And then just rock forward to a comfortable seat here. And inhale, lift your arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. And then place your right hand on your left knee and your left hand behind you. Inhale, grow tall first, and then on your exhale, twist. Maybe you gaze over your left shoulder. Wherever you are, release your shoulders from your ears and breathe. Then gently begin to come back to center. And taking that on the other side, bring your left hand to your right knee, your right hand behind you. Inhale, grow tall first. On your exhale, now twist. And gently come back to center. And we're going to take our cat and cows seated here. So you can bring your hands to your shins or your knees, wherever, maybe your ankles, whatever is comfortable for you. But on your inhale, you're going to push your chest through, lift your chin to the sky. Exhale, round your spine, bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, push your chest through, cow pose. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest, cat pose. And continue on your own breath with your seated cats and cows. Maybe you move a little slower, a little faster. Maybe you begin to move your body in different ways, taking some hip circles. And if you took hip circles, go ahead and reverse that direction if you haven't already. And when you feel complete, we're going to come to our tabletop position. And walk your hands first, let's get into alignment. So stack your wrists underneath your elbows, underneath your shoulders. Stack your knees underneath your hips. Now walk your hands forward, one hand length, and then shift your shoulders over your wrist. Curl your toes, take a deep inhale, press into your hands. And on your exhale, release your hips up and back for your down dog. Maybe you take some movement here, bend into one knee, bend into the other. And look in between your hands and take small steps to come to the top of your mat so your feet touch your hands here. Inhale, halfway lift, bring your palms to your shins, flat spine. Crown of your head, reaching forward. Exhale, fold. Maybe you bend your knees here in your fold. And on your inhale, press into your feet. Slowly rise all the way up. Hands to heart center. Inhale, lift your hands to the sky. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step your right foot back, and gently lower your right knee to the mat. You have the option to keep your toes tucked here, or you can untuck your toes. You also have the option to stay here. Maybe you bring your hands to blocks while we're in our low lunge. You can also bring your hands to your knee. Or maybe, after I fix my pants, you lift your hands to the sky. So you may want to, if you feel like some pain or something in your knee, you may want a cushion. So I just have a blanket here or a towel that you can place underneath your knee for a little bit of cushion. Take a deep inhale, reach your hands high to the sky. And on your exhale, cactus your arms. Take a nice back bend here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. Beautiful. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release your hands to the mat or to your blocks and straighten your left leg coming into your half splits. So you may have to scooch your left leg forward a little bit. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Keep a slight bend in your knee here so you don't lock out your leg. Maybe you feel this in your hamstrings. Option to take some dynamic movement here. So on your inhale, you can bend back into your lunge. On your exhale, come back to your half splits. Inhale, bend. Exhale, half splits. Last one. Inhale, bend. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, come back to your lunge. Release your right hand to the mat or to a block and extend your left hand to the sky for a lunge twist here. Bring your right hand back to the mat. Curl your toes, lift your knee, and then step your right foot back up for your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, rise all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands together. Leave your index finger and your thumbs pointed upwards. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, hinge over to the right. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hinge over to the left. Inhale, back up. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step your left foot back, and gently lower your left knee to the mat. Setting up for our low lunge here. You have the option to stay here. Maybe your hands come to blocks. Maybe your hands come to your knees. Or maybe you reach your hands to the sky. Release your shoulders from your ears. Press into your front foot. Maybe you feel some engagement in your left quad. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, release your hands to the mat or to your blocks, and then straighten your right foot for your half splits. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. And flex your foot so your toes are pointing towards your shin. Option here to take some dynamic movement. So on your inhale, bend into your right knee. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Last one here. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Release your left hand to the mat. And on your exhale, extend your right arm to the sky. Release your right hand back to the mat. Curl your toes, lift your knee, and step your back foot forward for your forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So we're going to take a balance pose here. We're actually going to take tree pose, which is one of my favorite poses, mainly because I fall out of it every time. So prepare for that to happen. So we're going to set our foundation first. So press your left foot into the earth. So lift up your toes and feel the four corners of your feet press down into the earth. And then gently release your toes to the mat. So we are rooted. Next, we want to find our gaze, our drishti. So you want to focus on a spot that is not moving. Where is your focus? Bring your right knee to your chest and then out to the right. And you have options here. So you can kickstand, so your toes are still on the earth and your heel is connected to like your shin. Or maybe you bring the sole of your foot to your shin, upper shin. Or maybe you bring the sole of your foot to your inner thigh. Wherever you are, know that there is grace here. So if you fall out, you can shake it off and get back in. Bring your hands to your heart center. Gently release your foot back to the mat and shake it off. I fell out of it about 5 times, and that is okay. Even the yoga teacher falls out of poses. Let's do the other side. So you're going to set up your foundation first. So pick up your toes on your right foot. Feel the four corners ground into the mat. Release your toes. Find your drishti, find your focus. Bring your left knee to your chest and out to the left. And you have all of those options here. And know that your balance is going to be different every day. How do we find space to be okay with that? Bring your hands to heart center. And then gently release your foot down to the mat. Shake it off. And celebrate that we've done our balance for today. We are coming down to the mat. Normally, I would take us into a nice little flow to get there, but we're just going to get there today. So come down on your mat and bring your legs wide apart. Fold here a little bit. So we're going to side bend and fold. So first, bring your left hand to the inside of your left leg and then extend your right arm over your ear. Very gently rise up and turn your heart to face your left foot. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, walk your hands forward to fold over your left knee. Keep a slight bend in your knee. Allow your hands to rest and fall wherever they may. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Gently begin to rise back up. Bring your right hand on the inside of your right leg and extend your left arm above your ear, taking a side body stretch here. Gently rise up and turn your heart to face your right foot. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, walk your hands forward to fold. Gently begin to rise up, and we're coming to lie down on our back. Bring your right foot to rest on your left knee or right above your knee. So you're in a figure 4 here. Now you can stay here. You can gently press into your right knee. Or maybe you reach in between your legs to bring your left leg closer to you. Flex your right foot. Maybe you take some ankle circles with your left foot. And reverse that direction. Maybe you point and flex. And then begin to release your legs over to the left for a nice supine twist. This is a reminder that resurrection doesn't always look like fireworks or instant clarity. Sometimes it looks like showing up anyway, to your practice, to your faith, to your breath, to your body. Inhale, come back to center and release both feet to the mat. And taking that on the other side, bring your left foot or ankle to rest above your right knee. You can stay here, flex your left foot. Maybe you press into your left knee. Or you can reach in between your legs and bring your right leg closer to you. Take in those ankle rolls, reverse, point and flex. And then release your legs over to the right, coming into your supine twist. Showing up and realizing that God has already been at work in the unseen. You are invited to live open and alive to what is possible with God. Gently begin to come back to center, setting up for our Supta Baddha Konasana just as we started. Bring the soles of your feet together. Maybe you bring blocks or blanket or bolster under your knees. I offer us this breath prayer. On your inhale, state, I rise in grace. On your exhale, declare, I live in love. Inhale, I rise in grace. Exhale, I live in love. I rise in grace. I live in love.
bringing your arms to the outside of your knees, closing your legs like a book, and bringing your knees into your body, rolling up here into a tight ball. Give yourself a hug. And then begin to release all the way down the mat, coming into our final pose, Shavasana. This is your divine moment to focus on the present. Release any worries, any doubts, any fears of the past or the future. And simply remain here in this moment, because it is a glorious moment. God of the empty tomb, God of morning light, you have rolled the stone away, not just from the grave, but from our hearts. And we want to rise with you. Rise into courage, into joy, into the fullness of who we were created to be. Help us to live as one who believes new life is always possible. Let our stories echo resurrection. Let our presence carry peace, and let our lives reflect your glory. It's in all your names we pray. Ashe. Gently begin to bring movement back into your body by wiggling your fingertips, wiggling your toes, and stretching your arms overhead, taking a nice full body stretch. And when you're ready, rolling over to your right side, coming into our fetal position. And know that this position represents a new beginning. So maybe you set this intention to rise up in something new. And when you're ready, press into your hands to rise up and meet me in a comfortable seat. Bringing our hands overhead, collecting all of the beautiful energy we created today, palms to touch. In between your eyebrows, I pray that your thoughts are pure. To your mouth, I pray you speak with compassion. And to your heart, I pray that you radiate love. It was an honor to lead you through your practice today. Thank you for showing up for yourself. The love in me honors the love in each and every one of you. Amen and Ashe. Thank you.